There are always two people in every picture, the photographer and the viewer, says Ansel Adams, a late American photographer.
In 1839, photography was invented. Early use of this medium includes cinema film and to carry images home from war, at the time the American Revolution.
A good photographer can make you feel like you were right there with them when you look at their photo.
As development of technology in the paper increased, half-tone pictures soon made an existence in the paper. Steinway Hall was the first half-tone photograph printed in the Daily Graphic of New York on March 4, 1880. As technology increased in the 1920s, it brought photojournalism into the field. Technology now being able to support mass media productions, you began to see photographs on covers of Picture Post and Life.
The visual element in the field of journalism has an extremely significant importance to the news. Photographs are a great way to sum up any story, and just one photo can speak 1,000 words.
Photojournalism continued to flourish within the picture magazines until the 1950s, where it declined dramatically in competition to the television. This decrease was not just the invention of television, but the coverage of the Vietnam War in 1961 to 1975. Even though 60% of citizens turned to televisions for reporting on the war, photojournalism fought back but emphasized techniques that captured the natural conflict in Vietnam. It was through these times in the 1970s where photojournalism, documentary photography increased technically but also in the world through an art form.
Photojournalism is so important and is appreciated in today's society along with the new media.
As cameras went through development, the large revolution of DSLR cameras had also brought new light to the field.
With today's new media, it is so simple to share photos and any information with the click of a button, even on your cell phone. Maxwell Kruger states that every person, even with the simplest camera phone, can be considered a reporter. Amateur photographers can capture an image that a photojournalist wouldn't have access to, because news travels all around the world so quickly over the internet. New media is actually having a positive influence on photojournalism. When you love what you're doing and are dedicated to telling the best story possible, or even just trying to inform your audience with news and info of what is going on in the world, it shows. A photograph lets the audience have their own opinion of what is happening without being biased. This is why I believe the new media will never kill the significance of photography and photojournalism. It will always be an important aspect of journalism and the news.